Tony Doherty here for NPC News Online with five-time Mr Olympia, Phil Heath. He's just walked off stage and look at that smile.
Man, I'm lost for words for once in my life.
Yeah, well, we'll get some out of you. Don't worry about that. Phil, they really pushed you last night at the pre-judging. I think you looked nervous after the pre-judging. We had an interview and you were kind of like, you knew you'd been pushed, but you also knew you'd brought your A-game. What did you do differently today? And you looked so much more confident tonight.
I just knew that yesterday was a devolumized Phil Heath. And when I'm devolumized, I'm not going to be as confident because I know that, like in years past, I've shown, you know, the IMAX 3D, like everything pushing. And, you know, thank God for my trainer. You know, thank God that we were able to, you know, go back to the drawing board, find out even what's worked in previous years and then scratch that and then find out what's currently going on and what we need to do and what foods we needed to eat. And overall, it just, you know, man, thank goodness we were able to do what we do best, which is win and find a solution. And, you know, when I was backstage and pumping up, I knew that Saturday I'm always usually a little bit better.
You are.
And I put on a new tan, and that helped. And just everything started to flow, and I started getting in my groove. So Friday, you know, it's like my warm-up mentally and physically. And then Saturday I was like, and maybe it was a part of being a part of the expo, you know, meeting all the fans and seeing all the positive people that come by.
It might have been too, but knowing you like I do, I think because you weren't happy with how you looked last year, I think you left nothing to chance, and you probably came in a little bit tighter, maybe a little bit, smaller, maybe a little smaller last night. I thought your upper body kind of shrunk down because your legs were incredible.
Yep.
Your legs, abs, everything was small and tight.
Yep.
You're probably a little on the smaller side, but you come back tonight, I thought bigger, fuller, and you walked out like a winner. I mean, some of the other guys just don't realise what you got to do to win a show. You got to be a winner and act like a winner and come out and take over. And I thought you really did that tonight.
I think, you know, all credit to those guys. I mean, they all looked incredibly good. I just think that, you know, the levels of experience is what got me there, got me the win. And levels of experience in this game, I mean, look at Dexter. I mean, he was able to, you know, rise above all odds. No one had him even in their top five, let alone two. So I had a feeling about that from the beginning of the prep because I knew he knows what it takes to be a champion and having that aggressive behavior. And, you know, I like to say this. I mean, we had a great time up on that stage. I think all of us collectively, you know, shined and gave the fans an entertaining, you know, exhibit of what true bodybuilding really is. It was just awesome.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And talking about Dexter, I mean, he defies logic. The guy's 46. He's come in 15 pound heavier than he won his Olympia in 2008, and he was sharper. Now, I think that's where he got the others napping a little bit because he knows what it takes.
Yep.
And last night I could tell that he was actually winning a couple of shots against you. He was pushing you more than the others were. But when it come today, he was the other professional on the stage, knowing how to get the crowd pumping, how to appeal to the judges, and how to push you all the way.
Well, he knew how to push me back when he was beating my butt, you know, back in 07 and 08 when he won his first Mr. Olympia. And, you know, I learned a lot from Dexter and just being able to be consistent with being sharp on both days and being able to fix whatever's going on. And that's what a true professional knows how to do, just like in any other sport. They find out, okay, well, this play didn't work. Let's call an audible and do this play and score the touchdown. And that's what we were able to do tonight. And I'm just very thankful that, you know, we had both days and that I, you know, had a great team behind me, you know, from everybody a part of the team Heath, you know, like, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all the fans that have wrote amazing, cool things to me throughout all the trials that I've gone through in my life. Just thank you for all the continuous support of me and my family. And just the best is yet to come. I can promise you that. I learned a lot from this weekend.
I think you did.
I learned a lot, and to me, that makes me more excited. I'll be honest, like, I shouldn't even say this, but I'm just going to say it. It made me want to do the Arnold Classic next year.
Wow, now that'd be pretty cool.
It was, and I can't believe I just said it out loud. It's because of the fact that now I'm able to learn like how to do things, and sometimes I think I'm just going to stop talking right there. You guys are going to go haywire on the internet with this.
Well, I'm going to go haywire right now because there's the Arnold Classic, and then 2 weeks later there's the Arnold Classic in Australia.
I know.
So all I'm going to say is if you do one, you're doing the other. Well, we agree on that.
If I do Columbus, I'm definitely coming down there.
Right. I'll take that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll take
you got to let me drive one of those cars, though.
Yeah, anything you want. Phil, you know, I've interviewed a lot of times after every win. I think this has been the most positive one. I think You seem to be in a really good space at the moment mentally. I talked to you a
Yeah.
lot coming in with your prep, and I think just that way that you've been yourself has allowed you to really concentrate on your bodybuilding. Get back maybe to your roots and where it all started. Is that a fair call?
Absolutely. I think sometimes you get hit with things in your personal life that can either damage you, make you a victim, or you can decide to rise above and just realize, hey, look, I got 24 hours in the day. Let's see how great I can be. And every day isn't going to be great, man. You know, every day is filled with challenges. Just don't complain, man, and realize that you have life. There's no reason to make bodybuilding like for me, this is the best sport ever, man. Coming, like I said before, coming through NPC, it gave me an opportunity to be here and to be doing what I love to do. And I had no idea that like bodybuilding could take me all over the world, meet tons of amazing people, fans, et cetera, et cetera.
Turn you a mega star in our sport.
Yeah,
I mean, it's huge.
I don't even, I mean, there's times where, yes, I will consider myself that. And then there's other times where I'm just like, wow, like me? And it's just cool because I'm allowing myself now to just embrace it all, because the last thing I want is to have it taken away and I was just one-dimensional. I was just a bodybuilder. I can't live with that. I got to continually be a full person. So when I go to those expos and when I meet you guys, you know, I really genuinely love meeting you guys. When I shake your hand, it means a lot. I get chills sometimes from meeting people because it lets me connect with them on a different level. And I know they're going through stuff, but what I'm doing is helping them get through it.
It is.
And it's
Because
just
you're their champion.
it's just
Simple as
great.
that.
It's just positive energy, and I'm just really thankful to be in this position as 5-time, man.
Well, that's how I was
it's
going to
crazy.
finish. I was going to say, look, 5-time Mr. Olympia,
Five-time.
there's no more messing around. You're one of the greats. You're going to go down now. This is your history. I mean, 3, 4, that's good. But 5, that's really saying something. You know, that's half a decade.
I ran out of
being
hand.
top of the sport.
I ran out of fingers.
Yeah, you've had all these quirky names.
I
You're going
ran
to
out
think
of-
up something for
I
number
don't-
6.
Oh, yeah, for the Dynasty, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to come up next year, but I'm sure we'll come up with something, and I sure as hell is going to get back in that damn gym here pretty soon. And we'll see what I turn up doing here in the next couple months.
Well, I look forward to interviewing you next year. 6-time Mr. Olympia. As always, we've got something to talk about now, Phil and the Arnold, but we'll work on that. And Phil, congratulations again. You're a great champion from all your fans around the world, everyone at the NPC, IFBB Pro League and the Mr. Olympia. Congratulations. Thank you. We're out.